Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my April favorites, and a lot of my products this month are the same as last month because I haven't got a chance to try out all the new things that I purchased during the Sephora sale since all my orders came near the end of April. You will see any favorites from that haul next month. I actually have a couple fails too that I will be talking about, which I'm sure you can guess one of them. You won't be able to guess the other because I haven't featured it on my channel yet. A new fragrance combo I've been loving. I'm going to share a hair tool that I feel like I need to share again because you guys always ask me about my wavy hair. And then just a few random products that made it in that are new, but mostly I'm loving everything from March. So I hope you guys enjoy this video nonetheless. Still reading my book last month, so that is still ongoing, but I still cannot wait to share with you all the things that I have pulled for this month's monthly favorites. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and let's jump into April monthly favorites. Starting off with hair this month, because I constantly get questions about the hair tool. I can't link this specific one, but I'm going to tell you all the details about it. And you can find similar ones of this because it's just a generic brand that I found on Amazon. I've seen this on Walmart's website, Amazon still, but just different names for it. And it is a triple barrel hair waver. I featured this on my channel a couple times already, but I figured I would just give another little shout out to this because I constantly get asked what hair waver I'm using. And it's this triple barrel one. It's a pink and black. You can probably find this most places. The thing that you want to note is the size of it. So it is a 25 millimeter. I do have a larger one. However, I reach for this one 100% of the time. So I bought the bigger one first thinking I'd like a bigger wave. I do like this one better. And for me, when I wave my hair, I'm not holding it this way, which you would think you would do. I kind of turn it what I feel is upside down. So I turn it this way, and that's how I wave my hair if you ever wanted to know, and just as simple as that. That's all I do throughout my whole head of hair. But if you were curious as to all the wavy styles that I do, which is most of the time lately, I use a 25 millimeter. So I will try and link a similar option down below because I can't find the one that I purchased on Amazon, but that is the tool that I use for my hair. Still loving the Haus Labs blushes. I did get a new one this month, and I was using Watermelon Bliss before because it was unique to my collection. That's the first one I started out with. Such a vibrant red. So pretty. And I have that on my cheeks today, toned down slightly with the new blush I picked up during my Sephora haul from Haus Labs. It's the Pomelo Peach one, and this one was the most recommended from you guys. And I love the combination of these two. I just think it's so pretty. So I kind of diffused it out with the lighter tone, and I just think these two together just really complemented the look that I did, and I'm absolutely loving this formula. It's pigmented, but it diffuses truly so well on the skin. The easiest to buff out blush that I've used. The formula is just unlike anything else I've tried, especially for the pigment of this red one. For it to go on so softly and smoothly is really hard to find. So I highly, highly recommend checking these out. Still loving these. A new blush for me to mention, but old for me, is this one from MAC. And I recently reached for this because I wanted a glowy pink blush. And this is their Extra Dimension blush formula. I should honestly check if this is still available. I'm pretty sure it is. It's called Into the Pink. I use this often, but I haven't mentioned this on my channel before, I don't believe. And it's just this really pretty, almost like a highlighter on my skin. But if you want just a added pink glow to whatever you're using, this really takes it there, and I love the tone of it. So I've been using this, and I don't find this accentuates texture or anything like that. I used to use Hush Tone, if you remember from back in the day, all the time. I love that one for summer. But I've just been really into pinks, and just adding some glow as a blush topper as opposed to adding highlight on my face is kind of the route I've been going. So love that one. And then I really did not want to love this, but I do. I have been testing this out from my Sephora haul, and I was debating doing a dedicated on this, a side-by-side of another product that I'm going to share with you, or just throwing this into trying new makeup. So whatever you want to see, let me know down below. But this is the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick. It is pricey up front, but I broke down the cost compared to other stick foundations, and it's cheaper than Hourglass, the Bosma one. So it is pricey, but I've been really enjoying it. It is traceless on my skin. It blends into my skin like no other. It is so pretty for a quick all over the face for a stick. It's very convenient. This would be great for travel, and I have been enjoying it. The price still gets me. I'm not gonna lie, like it hurts. So that's why I picked up something that you guys recommended me to try, and it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I purchased this and have yet to test it out, but I did want to let you know that I have bought this to compare, because I know a lot of people were saying check out the Wet n Wild, and this was, I don't know, like 10 bucks, I'm not sure, which this was 115 Canadian. So hopefully I like this more. It's still a fairly decent size stick foundation. It has 13 grams, this has 15, and I think I got the shade pretty close to the Tom Ford, slightly off. The Tom Ford is more golden, but I feel like this will do for a review if you guys want to see that. So thank you for letting me know about this, because if this is even partly comparable to the Tom Ford, obviously I'm going to want to purchase this over the Tom Ford. So I will let you guys know, update on that soon once I try it out. And then also wanted to let you know, fellow Canadians anyways, that K-Skin came to Sephora Canada. And I did repurchase this during the sale. I have a new one ready to go, but this is the K-Skin Isle Lip Balm SPF 30. I figured I would let you know about this before the hot months come, because this is what I use in the summer. It is so good and has the SPF, so it protects your lips. It's a really nice glossy formula and smells incredible. I just got this during the Sephora sale too, and I haven't hauled it. I was considering doing another Sephora haul. I said I wasn't going to, but I think I might. And I picked this up during the sale. Little sneak peek for this. It is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in vanilla. I wanted to get the pink one, but it never came back in stock, and I wanted to try the formula. But honestly, these smell identical and look identical on my lips. So I do prefer the K-Skin only because it has the SPF, but if you like the Summer Fridays, you're gonna love the K-Skin. So please check this out if you haven't already and you love this one, because I know you're gonna love the K-Skin. I'm just so happy that Sephora Canada finally carries this brand, because I was getting Steph to purchase this for me and I just love it so much. And then another new product that I picked up, I got this on Amazon. I saw this color, I love the formula, and I didn't have this color. It's one of the Maybelline lifter glosses, and this is in the shade Sand. I just thought it would be so pretty for summer. And it's kind of this reddish orange color, but it has this purple pink glitter in it. It's so unique. I have nothing like this, and I just think this looks so pretty over a light pink lipstick. It's just such a beautiful combo. I do want to show that in a video sometime, but I saw someone do that and instantly added to cart, and I've been in love with this. I knew I would like the formula anyways, but the color is just so pretty, especially going into the warmer months. I know I'm going to be using that so much. And then a product from the drugstore that I was looking for, a new eye cream. I didn't end up purchasing the Skin Fix one during the sale because I fell in love with this while testing it out. I got this in PR from Burt's Bees. It is their Burt's Bees Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream. They have this whole line that has bakuchiol. I think I'm saying it right, I'm not sure. It's a natural retinol alternative, and I've used that ingredient in the past and had really good success, so it was nice to see that they came out with that in an eye cream. And this is a really affordable brand that you can get at the drugstore. So happy with this because it's very nourishing but non-irritating. Sometimes with retinols around the eyes, some people can have some irritation all over the face for me pretty much, but around the eyes specifically for a lot of people. Check out a retinol alternative. I feel like this is really good for anti-aging and much more gentle for those of us with sensitive skin. So I absolutely love this eye cream. It does pump out quite a bit, so just be mindful when you're pressing the pump because you don't need that much. I've been thoroughly enjoying this and highly recommend if you're looking for an affordable eye cream from the drugstore. For my eyes still, I've been really loving this, and I have no idea why this isn't in Canada or why Too Faced sent it to a bunch of Canadian influencers when it's not in Canada. I'm still curious. For that. I'm hopeful this will come to Sephora Canada soon because I feel like you guys need this. And it is the Too Faced Italian Spritz Palette. I am using that blue shade. I did a look with the blue shade too, but have that in a bit in the outer corner and just with some other products as well as this shade in the crease just as a transition. In my Sephora haul, I was using this. I had so many questions. People thought it was the NARS Orgasm Rising palette, but it was this. So I did use some of the orange tones and the bronze to create that look, and I honestly reach for this most days. I love the versatility in this palette, and you can see it's really love for me. I've actually used every single shade in this palette, which is saying a lot. So all of them have been getting love. A lot of love for me to warrant mentioning this in my second monthly favorites, because it's just been getting so much love for me. And then the lipstick that I'm wearing on my lips, which has gotten love for me for the past, I don't know, 2 years maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe a year and a half. This is the Huda Beauty lipstick in Staycation. I recommended this in my favorites video, but when I want a really nude smoothing lipstick that's matte, I reach for this. I love the color of it. I usually reach for this more when I have a tan, which I don't currently, but I still love the tone of it when I do have more fair skin. So this is really pretty. I highly recommend. If you like the tone, it's kind of like a 90s tone. I highly recommend Staycation. It's a really comfortable formula, not drying on the lips whatsoever. It's matte but comfortable and smoothing, which you can't find often from matte formulas. I find they can be drying and they just don't look as smooth. This is like a velvet matte, which is fantastic with dry lips, which brings me, actually, I'll talk about that after. I do have 2 fails, and you're gonna guess the one. My fragrance combo that I have been loving. I saw this on TikTok. I had both of them already, and it made sense to pair them together. I don't know why I haven't, but it is the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume mixed with the Sol de Janeiro 68. This smells very similar to Cloud if you're just looking for a fragrance mist. However, both of them together just make this super edible, yummy quality to it. It just elevates each other. They play off so nicely. So if you have these two, try mixing them together. I know they're very similar, but they just add to each other. So I've been using that, and tons of compliments from this combo. So definitely check those out. And you can see, like, when I make indents on fragrances, you know it's a love. So I've been going through these quite fast. Last month it was number 40. Now, since I saw that TikTok with this combo, I've been kind of using this, but I still switch back to just using 40 because I love that scent so much. Sol de Janeiro I've been absolutely loving, and I think next month I want to try mixing the 2 new Ariana Grande fragrances that I recently purchased, and I did a ranking of those if you want to go check it out. But yeah, I want to try mixing those because I also heard on TikTok those are really good mixed. And then for the things that haven't worked out, and you'll already guess the one. It's the Rare Beauty Lip Oil. And I know so many people like that formula, but some people like me are having the same issues where the stain is just overly drying on the lips. And they do claim it to be a hydrating lip product, but it is drying, which I didn't care for. The stain is different depending on the colors. So sometimes you'll get a color and the stain will end up a totally different color than what it initially starts out, which I can see being problematic for some people. Overall, I just didn't care for the formula because it shrank my lips, dehydrated them further, and I didn't like that it was a stain but marketed as a lip oil. I think it should just be strictly called a stain because that's how it acts, and that's awesome if you're looking for something long wearing like that, but I don't like stains. It's just something about them on my lips. They don't work for me, so I have to mention the Rare Beauty Lip Oil. That went back to the store, unfortunately. I just did not care for the formula. If you like a long wearing stain like that, you'll probably like it. So definitely check them out if that's something you like. I just wanted the initial glossiness to last. That's what I was kind of hoping for. It definitely doesn't do that for me. And then another thing that is making it into my fails, but you will see why, and I really don't want this to. This is unfortunately one of those things with sensitive skin that is making it why it's a fail for me, but I feel like for other people would still like this. So please listen to what I have to say about this. I was debating doing a dedicated, but I'm just going to let you know here just in case I don't get around to that. But it is the new Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Moisturizing Skin Tint with SPF 30. And I didn't like this, and you'll guess why. Because 95% of sunscreens break me out. Very sensitive to sunscreen, unfortunately, and you can guess what this did to my skin. It broke me out. I got tiny little bumps all over the face, and that was after using it for a couple days in a row. So unfortunately, I can't use it for that aspect. However, if it didn't do that to my skin, I really, really love this. So it bummed me out so much because this looks like skin, and it wore really nicely on my skin. It had such a beautiful glow to it. My pores look good, my texture looked good. It just looked phenomenal for an everyday skin tint on my skin. and I hate that it broke me out. I'm so sad about it because it is really good in that sense, and how it looked, how it performed, it was really nice. So if you don't have a sensitivity to sunscreen, I might recommend checking this out for you, but if you do, like me, it's kind of one of those hit and miss things. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to gift this to someone, which I really wanted to keep it, but I just can't use it if it's gonna break me out because I got so many tiny dots and it took about a week for my face to clear from that. So that was a unfortunate fail, though I love the formula of that. So that is everything for my April favorites, some repeats, some new stuff, and I was considering doing another Sephora haul. So you might see that coming up soon. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.